Have you ever looked at a freshly cut papaya, scooped out those glossy black seeds, and tossed them straight into the trash? If you have, you're definitely not alone. It's easy to focus on the sweet, bright orange flesh of the papaya, which is so well known for its vitamins and juicy flavor, and not give those little seeds a second thought. But the truth is, papaya seeds might just be one of the most underrated parts of this entire fruit. They're loaded with beneficial nutrients, enzymes, and compounds that could offer a whole range of health perks. Some of these advantages might surprise you, from boosting digestion to possibly helping with cancer prevention and even promoting clearer skin. Today, I want to take you on a deep dive into everything papaya seeds can do for you. We'll talk about how they support everything from your digestive system to your skin, and why they might even play a role in keeping infections at bay. I'll also share some tips on how to safely incorporate them into your daily life, because although they're incredibly powerful, they're not right for everyone. So if you or someone you care about could benefit from a natural way to improve certain aspects of health, like easing digestion issues or managing blood sugar, then stick around. You might just discover a new addition to your wellness routine that you've been throwing away all this time. Before we get started, if you're new here, welcome. We're all about sharing information that can help you live a healthier, happier life, and we encourage you to do what works best for your unique body. If you learn something new or find this interesting, feel free to pass it along to friends or family who might also be curious. And let us know where you're tuning in from in the comments. It's always fascinating to see how people from around the world share similar interests in nutrition and wellness. Now, let's talk about these little black seeds you've probably been ignoring. First, let's chat about why papaya seeds stand out nutritionally. They're often dismissed because of their bitter, slightly peppery taste. Some people might find that taste a bit strong at first, but that flavor actually hints at some of the powerful compounds they contain. These seeds come packed with antioxidants. Polyphenol and flavonoids are two examples. Antioxidants are like the body's defense squad against free radicals. When free radicals roam unchecked, they can cause oxidative stress, a process that can damage cells and increase the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease and cancer. By neutralizing these free radicals, antioxidants can help keep our cells healthier, longer. In addition, papaya seeds are a solid source of fiber. If you're aiming to keep your digestive tract running smoothly, fiber is crucial. It helps you stay regular and can feed the beneficial bacteria in your gut, which play a huge role in everything from digestion to immune function. There's a notable study from 2014 in the Journal of Medicinal Food that highlighted how papaya seeds show significant antioxidant activity. While you might not be counting antioxidants like you count calories, just know they're key to helping your body cope with the everyday stress we place on it, from the foods we eat, the air we breathe, and the daily hustle. Moving on to one of the more fascinating potential benefits, let's look at how papaya seeds might support your kidneys. You probably don't think about your kidneys too often, unless you've had a problem with them in the past, but they do a tremendous amount of work. They filter waste, help balance fluids, and keep certain minerals in check, so your body runs like a well-oiled machine. Papaya seeds have natural antibacterial and anti-inflammatory qualities that may protect the kidneys against damage caused by toxins or harmful substances. Some research even suggests they can help reduce oxidative stress on these organs, which is a big deal because oxidative stress can worsen inflammation and lead to kidney dysfunction. Another reason you might want to keep those seeds around is their potential role in cancer prevention. Now, nobody should consider papaya seeds a magic bullet or a replacement for medical treatment, but it's compelling that they contain powerful compounds like benzyl isothiocyanate. This particular component has been linked to inducing apoptosis in certain cancer cells. Apoptosis is a fancy term for programmed cell death, the body's method of clearing out cells that have become damaged or dysfunctional. There have been studies, especially in the Asian Pacific Journal of Tropical Biomedicine, highlighting how this compound can target prostate, colon, and breast cancer cells. It's always good to remember that this is still emerging research. Papaya seeds won't cure cancer, but including them in your diet might offer extra support alongside a healthy lifestyle. If you've ever dealt with frequent indigestion, gas, or constipation, you might be curious about papaya seeds' impact on digestion. The seeds are known for containing a powerful enzyme called papain. Papain specifically helps break down proteins, which can ease the load on your digestive system. When your body digests protein more effectively, you're less likely to experience the bloating or discomfort that can come from large, undigested protein molecules lingering in your gut. And since the seeds are also rich in fiber, they keep things moving along, helping to prevent constipation and promote regularity. Some people even find that eating these seeds regularly helps smooth out digestive issues and makes them feel lighter and more comfortable overall. A related benefit, and this might be one of the more surprising ones, is that papaya seeds can help combat intestinal parasites. Not everyone likes to think about parasites, but the reality is that they're more common than we realize, especially in places where sanitation may be an issue. Even in well-developed areas, certain parasites can be picked up through contaminated food or water. Papaya seeds contain an alkaloid known as papain, which has been shown to be pretty effective against intestinal worms and amoebas. There's also the proteolytic enzyme papain we just talked about, which can weaken these parasites by breaking down their protective layers. A study in the Asian Pacific Journal of Tropical Medicine indicated that papaya seed extract reduced parasitic infections in both humans and animals. This natural parasitic cleanse is one big reason some folks swear by papaya seeds. In certain parts of the world, like parts of Asia and Africa, papaya seeds have a history of being used as a natural contraceptive. They contain compounds that, in some animal studies, seem to temporarily reduce sperm production without causing permanent damage. When the animals stopped consuming the seeds, fertility returned after a few weeks. This could potentially be useful in certain cultural or practical contexts. But remember, there's not enough robust scientific evidence to rely on papaya seeds as a foolproof birth control method for humans. If you're trying to conceive or you're concerned about fertility, definitely talk to a healthcare professional instead of experimenting with seeds. Skin health is another area where papaya seeds shine. The seeds have antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties that can help fight the bacteria that cause acne while also reducing redness or irritation. They also have antioxidants like polyphenol and flavonoids that combat free radicals. Free radicals can contribute to wrinkles, age spots, and a generally dull complexion. By neutralizing them, papaya seeds might help maintain a more youthful glow. The papain enzyme can even act as a gentle exfoliant, helping to clear away dead skin cells and keep pores open. If you're dealing with regular breakouts or looking for a natural alternative to harsh chemical products, papaya seeds could be a gentle but effective option. Speaking of inflammation, have you ever noticed how so many chronic health issues seem to be linked back to some form of inflammation? Conditions like arthritis, heart disease, and autoimmune disorders are all tied to inflammation in the body. Papaya seeds carry compounds that can dial down inflammatory processes. Some researchers point to benzyl isothiocyanate, which appears to work at the cellular level to reduce inflammatory markers. For people coping with joint pain or arthritis, this could be a real game changer by alleviating swelling and improving mobility. While it's not a substitute for medical treatments or medications, adding something anti-inflammatory to your diet can contribute to long-term relief and overall well-being. If that wasn't enough, papaya seeds also have something to offer those concerned about bone health. Bones are dynamic. They continually break down and rebuild themselves, especially when we're young. As we get older, however, our bodies might not keep up with the regeneration process quite as easily, and conditions like osteoporosis can become a concern. Papaya seeds contain calcium, which is necessary for bone density. They also have protein, another crucial building block for bone tissue. On top of that, their anti-inflammatory properties might help protect bone integrity over time. While you should absolutely make sure you're getting enough vitamin D, calcium, and regular exercise, adding papaya seeds to your routine can be part of a broader strategy to keep your bones strong. For many people, menstrual pain is a part of life. Whether you experience mild cramps or more intense discomfort that disrupts your daily routine, it's never pleasant. Papaya seeds might help here too. Certain compounds in the seeds can help balance hormones, which may be one reason they can alleviate cramping. They can also improve blood circulation, helping to ease the tension in the uterine area. And because they have anti-inflammatory effects, they can help reduce the inflammation that often contributes to menstrual pain. Now, it's always important to keep in mind that everyone's body is different, and if you have severe pain, you should consult with a health professional to find out if there are underlying conditions at play. Aging is something we're all going through day by day. While there's no real fountain of youth, a good diet, exercise, and stress management can go a long way in keeping us healthy as we age. Papaya seeds might be a nice bonus because of their high levels of amino acids, like glycine and leucine, that assist in collagen production. Collagen is the structural protein that keeps our skin firm and elastic. As we age, collagen production slows, leading to wrinkles and less elasticity. By supporting collagen maintenance, papaya seeds could help keep our skin looking smoother for a bit longer. The antioxidants also help reduce the damage from free radicals, which are notorious for accelerating the aging process. For people concerned about managing blood sugar, papaya seeds may offer additional support. They have compounds that could improve insulin sensitivity, meaning your body uses glucose more effectively. If you have prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, keeping your insulin sensitivity high is a significant part of managing blood sugar levels. The seeds also contain fiber that slows down the absorption of sugars. This can reduce the likelihood of sudden spikes in blood sugar that leave you feeling tired and hungry shortly afterward. While papaya seeds can't replace a healthy diet and medications, if you need them, they can be a helpful addition to your toolbox for balancing blood glucose. Another compelling use for papaya seeds is in wound healing. We often overlook the possibility that a simple natural ingredient could help our body recover from cuts, scrapes, or minor injuries. Papaya seeds have antimicrobial qualities that make it tougher for bacteria to gain a foothold. They also help reduce swelling and redness, providing a better environment for tissue repair. Some people grind the seeds into a paste, apply them directly to minor wounds, and find that it aids in faster healing. The enzyme papain can also help by breaking down dead tissue, keeping the wound cleaner. Of course, if you have a serious wound, it's best to seek medical attention, but for those small cuts, a papaya seed paste might be worth trying. You might be wondering how exactly to introduce these seeds into your life. One straightforward way is just to scoop them right out of a ripe papaya and eat them raw. Keep in mind they have a peppery, slightly bitter taste, so if that's too strong, you could try drying them out. Once they're dried, you can crush them into a powder. This powder can be sprinkled on salads, blended into smoothies, or even used as a seasoning on savory dishes. It's reminiscent of black pepper, so it can add a little extra kick to your meals. Some people prefer using papaya seed extracts that are sold in specialized health stores, especially if they want a concentrated dose. If you choose that route, just follow the recommended guidelines on the label. When it comes to how much to consume, it's generally a good idea to start with a small amount, maybe a teaspoon or so of the seeds per day, and see how your body reacts. Some people gradually work their way up to a tablespoon, but it's crucial to pay attention to any digestive changes or discomfort. If you're aiming to use them as part of a detox routine, some people recommend taking them in the morning on an empty stomach so you can really absorb those beneficial compounds. For skincare, you can use the seeds as an exfoliating mask by crushing them and mixing them with a bit of honey or coconut oil. Apply that mixture to your face or even your scalp if you're dealing with dryness or dandruff. Leave it on for about 10 minutes and then rinse it off with warm water. The gentle enzymes help lift off dead skin, promoting a smooth and radiant complexion. Some people also blend the seeds with papaya leaves and water to create a paste for a face mask. If you're going to try any of these topical methods, always do a small patch test first to make sure you don't have an allergic reaction. Speaking of allergies, there are definitely some people who shouldn't be eating papaya seeds or applying them topically without caution. Papaya contains enzymes that can be similar to latex, so if you have a latex allergy, be careful. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, it's often recommended to avoid papaya seeds because of their potential hormonal effects and the possibility that they can stimulate the uterus. And if you have any medical conditions, like a specific digestive disorder, it's smart to talk to a healthcare provider before adding papaya seeds to your diet. Moderation is key for everybody. These seeds are powerful, so they shouldn't be eaten by the handful on a daily basis without some consideration. It's pretty remarkable to think that something we usually throw away could be such a powerhouse of potential benefits. From helping out our digestive system, to possibly fighting off parasites, to giving our skin a noticeable glow, papaya seeds are certainly worth a second look. Even if you decide you only want to sprinkle a small amount of the dried and crushed seeds onto your salad every once in a while, it can still be a fantastic way to increase your intake of antioxidants and beneficial enzymes. Just remember that while superfoods like papaya seeds can offer support, they're only one part of the puzzle. Maintaining a balanced diet, getting enough sleep, staying hydrated, exercising regularly, and managing stress are all vital pieces of a healthy lifestyle. I'm curious to know if you've tried papaya seeds already, or if this information has sparked your interest in giving them a shot. Everyone's experience can be different, and we learn a lot by sharing our personal stories. If you got a tip on how to make the seeds more palatable, or if you've seen noticeable changes in your health after incorporating them into your diet, drop a comment. It's always interesting to see how a simple swap or addition in one's daily routine can lead to positive changes. Thank you so much for joining me in this exploration of papaya seeds. I hope you found it enlightening and possibly even inspiring enough to rescue those seeds from the compost pile the next time you cut open a papaya. If you enjoyed this discussion, feel free to pass it on to anyone who might want to learn about natural ways to boost their health. The more we share these insights, the more we collectively benefit. Take care of yourself, listen to your body, and remember that every little step toward a healthier lifestyle can make a lasting difference. Now go out there and enjoy that juicy papaya, seeds and all.